Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with Darth mod. So I ended up in a period which is very grindy. I'm still trying to get rid of those Afghans. We've got a lot of problems I need to sort of grind away in this long, boring battles that sort of the repetitive style. But I thought I would show you this one because we haven't fought the Papal States, so I thought I would do that. Now the thing is here that the Papal States got 23,000 coming in reinforcement to their army of 4,000, which they start off with, and as you can see, a lot of it is cannon in this second army, and well, a lot of it is cannon for all of the armies. But I thought it might be interesting, and plus this is going to be a very difficult battle, so we'll see how this goes. But I thought this would be interesting. Also, I should say here, unless maybe everything is battle, that the states, Bulgaria, Serbia, Bosnia, or these regions, they didn't actually turn into states. They were all just rebels, and so I know Bulgaria and Serbia was taken over by the Greeks. I'm not entirely sure if Bosnia has been taken over by the Austrians, but the Greeks might take that as well, which makes the Greeks maybe a bit too large, plus they're allied with the Ottomans, which is not good, but hopefully they'll remain loyal to me. Also, one other strange thing was that Spain suddenly out of nowhere declared war on me. The thing though is the Spanish didn't have a single unit guarding the capital, and so the army I had down in Morocco and in Gibraltar quickly marched up, first turn as they declared war on me, marched up, took Madrid, and the Spanish were destroyed once again. So I mean, that's what happens when you fight the British Empire. Also, I wasn't able to finish the siege against. Well, I did actually. I finished the first one against the Colombians. I managed to win that one, but then there came a second one, and after I'd won the first one, the garrison was so broken up that it couldn't withstand another full stack army, so they took that. But I've got an army on the way which I'm sending by fleet now, and I've got a smaller army that's marching towards the capital, and they're sort of racing their main force, or their remaining force, back from Andalusia down to Colombia to reinforce there. Anyways, that was a bit of a situation update. Let's go ahead and play this battle, shall we? And so here we are for the deployment. I've got my guns here. We've got the troops spread out around in defensive positions. And, well, that's about it. So let's go ahead and start this, shall we? I'm gonna let the cannons fire first, and I'm gonna pull back these guys who have moved up ahead to put down these spikes to deter cavalry charges towards my cannons. Probably gonna have to spread out quite a few of our troops. We're gonna get these two to fill the gap over there. These two might very well actually stay as reserves behind the cannons. Then the lines here need to be changed a bit. Oh, well, kind of lucky that I placed all these defenses. We're gonna have just one unit behind here. These two are gonna be reserves, and they hit this one because I think mostly because they can probably hit it in the flank. What we can do is we can drag these units behind and we can defend, make a sort of second defensive area over there. These two will be on a tilt back here, trying to protect them from a lot of this artillery fire. Right now the enemy cannons aren't firing at our cannons, which is good. They're actually firing on our troops. The thing is, I think I'll fire somewhere in the center. We'll take a look at what they actually got, or what they looked like. Most of it is line infantry. So here we go, here this is the line infantry, very red, with blue details. And here's the cannon crews, blue. And the hussars, turquoise and yellow, with red pants, very smashing. Oh, I've hit the general as we targeted the enemy's cannons. They have a lot of bloody guns. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to push out there to attack the position. What are they firing at right now? They're firing at the front line, shooting at this unit. We're gonna keep bombarding their cannons. This one, for some reason, has decided to abandon its cannons, even though the cannons are not destroyed. Ah, they're moving these ones. That means we can easily destroy it. So if we hit them now when they're limbered like this, if we hit it, we destroy the entire team and everything. So telling the cannons to focus on it. And it looks like the enemy is finally sort of counter-firing towards our battery. Also, I believe that we've actually got the percussion caps, which means at this point that the rate of what's it called? The rate of misfires. Yes, the misfires have lost about, what is it, 50%. This one is the one that actually is going to go inside the house, and then these two are going to hang outside. Looks like the Hussars will be able to strike before these guys are ready to face them. And so we'll have to go into square. Move to square! Which would make them easy targets for the enemy artillery if the enemy was clever enough to fire on our artillery. At this rate, I might even win the artillery duel, given the fact that their cannons are not firing back at me. Oh, here's another one that's on the move. Focus in on that one. If I can destroy those, we can force the enemy to attack us. As you see, there's a lot more, they're able to put down a lot more fire because there's not a lot of misfires going on. Let's see, the cannons. Did we get... Yes, looks like we completely destroyed that cannon unit that was on the move. Let's go back to targeting these ones. Gonna spread out the damage a bit among the guns. Wait, I can actually see an X moving here. Oh, no. 2 cannons actually survived. Moved a lot closer. damn it. Maybe I should hit the bloody cavalry that's on the way. And we'll use the new devastating shrapnel shot on these hussars as they move up, causing a terrible amount of damage on them. And most of their unit was destroyed even before it got close. I think it's time to switch to canister. Might not be needed though, as they're riding straight into volley fire by the line infantry. Let's go back to round shot and target this cannon. Looks like the enemy force is now moving forwards. The guys hiding here behind cover were attacked by the enemy hussars. And I guess it the defense did not really, I mean, sitting down behind the wall as a horse jumps over it is probably not where you want to be, and so we lost quite a few men there. Right. Hold fire, switch to shrapnel and fire at will. Target whoever you see coming towards our defensive line. What do we have coming up here? It's a special infantry unit. It's garrison guards. Followed by line infantry, followed by line infantries. Continuous of line, and then some militia, and then lines. We were able to destroy that battery. Oh, we got another battery on the move. I want to make sure that we destroy the enemy batteries because they have so many. They still have 3 batteries down back here. Let's see if we can hit this one before they unlimber. Oh, they're just about to. Come on, get some cannon shots over here. Fire, damn you, fire! Ah, we missed the opportunity. We're still gonna fire here though. I'm still gonna give them I'm gonna show them what British artillery crews can do, which was kill a few of the horses, or all of the horses, but we missed the actual cannons. Oh, the enemy is way too close for comfort. Hold fire, switch to canister and fire at will. We're gonna take a closer look at as these lines erupt. And what we can see is not everyone firing for some reason. Garrison guards is firing by rank. Canister is being poured that way, but these units are actually moving towards the center, and so it's probably wise to hit those first. A bit of the canister, I was aware of this, that a bit of the canister from the cannons would be soaked up by these defenses. These garrison guards move in real thick formations, don't they? We want to hit them towards the center of the unit rather than the sides, which is per custom in Total War. This unit's way too close. Come I'm gonna throw one up here to be ready to countercharge if they get too close. Oh, they're getting way too close here. We got canister ripping through, but I really don't want them messing with my artillery, so I'm just gonna charge this unit out here. To try and stop them from getting into melee with my units. Or with the cannons. Seemed to have worked because the combined effort of canister and one of my line infantries actually charging out bayonets and pushing them away seemed to have worked. Okay, these two clearly shouldn't fire upon on that one, but these two can. If they would get better targets there. Fire on this one instead. Okay, it's broken. Fire on that one, and then these guys need to move away. We lost about half the unit, but at least the cannons are still in good order. We've lost a lot of men here. What's this? Light infantry. Ah, that's why we've lost. No line infantry. I thought it's a light infantry. We've lost a lot of men here. Could be about good time to draw them back. Keep the cannons firing. Good. The lines over here need reinforcement, so these two need to come over here. Canister needs to be focused on this unit. Oh, maybe actually on these generals approaching. They could cause problem if they manage to charge through. We're gonna win in the long run, but these two units not gonna be of much use, so they probably should be pulled back. I'm wondering where the enemy's reinforcements are coming from. Because so far we haven't seen them, have we? Oh, that's why. No, I want you to target that one. How many men do we have left here? 144. This one's coming up. And this one will replace the one we had in the center. Then it's probably best if you actually stand behind the cover. There's a lot of men dead here. So they seem to, where there's no cover, they seem to have been hit quite a lot. Cannons switch to round shot. There's just a load of generals coming up all over the place. Form square. It's just a general's unit. Oh, it was a general's unit. This unit can fall back towards the house. And then you can take that unit's position behind cover. This one has finally broken. But we lost a lot of men down here. And they used up a lot of their ammunition as well. Let's see if we can have the cannons. There's just a load of generals turning up. Let's keep bombarding those artillery pieces. Got a unit of hussars hiding behind a hill. Really want to get this cannon. Most of the Italians are falling back. I think the idea of creating something over there isn't really gonna work. So we're gonna move these guys up instead. We got another unit that needs to fall back. Stay back here somewhere. I'm wondering where the enemy reinforcements will turn up from. They should be turning up pretty soon. Oh, they are. From where the horses are coming. Over here. There they are. So it's a general's bodyguard and then regiment of horse, regiment of dragoons, regiment of horse. I'm wondering where all the enemy cannons that's supposed to come are gonna come from. We've been able to destroy a few more cannons here. But I'm thinking maybe we should just have the shrapnel shot and try to destroy as much cavalry as possible that's approaching our lines. It seemed pretty effective when we used it the first time around. This unit looks like it's going to be hit again, so this time around I'm going to form square. Fire! To try and protect. Okay, hold your fire. There's no point in you firing from back there. Just gonna hurt yourself or someone else. Took the general's bodyguard right on to charging right into this unit. And this regiment of horse went straight for this unit. General's bodyguard dead. The enemy is broken and is falling back, but there's more. I mean, there's so many generals. How many generals have I already killed? There's another 3 generals. 4 generals. Actually, I think that's a general as well. 5 generals moving in on our position. This one needs to be redrawn back to where the rest are. And then this one will take its place. I don't think it's going to make it though, so form square. You know what? We probably need to form square as well. There goes another general. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the Pope, why he's sending all his generals to die. But clearly something's afoot. Something's wrong in the Vatican. When all their stupid generals are just charging head first, hoping that they can die. You know what? Let's save that one there, so we can see how many enemy generals we have killed. We'll get some idea of how many we've killed. Okay, now you can fire on that stupid general trying to make it through here. Oh, there's another general coming up. Open fire on it. I mean, there's no shame in general sniping if their entire army is just made up of generals. Just generals everything. They're all over the place. Why is it only generals? What? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 generals. Plus, I've already killed like... how many? Like 4? It's all just generals. Why is the the army of the Papal States entirely made... Oh crap, that's not good. No, don't shoot our own men. Why is the Papal States army made up entirely of generals? Well, it's kind of working because I'm shooting down a load of my own men as they're charging in. Bastards. This cannon really doesn't want to fire, does it? Why don't you fire a grape shot? Okay, they're way too close to the cannons. Or maybe we will break them on our own, actually. Without resorting to accidentally shooting down our own men. Oh, that's firing directly into the wrong... Shoot the... Yes, there we go. They are retreating. Crap, this square is getting pummeled by these guys. Oh, that unit broke. And another general goes down. Almost got Russian, these two. If it went for the gold. Fall back. Is it all the cannons that have turned up now? Might very well be. Yes, it is. It's all the bloody cannons and shit. Start firing on them. There's a lot of horsemen. There's a lot of cannons. We have a unit over here. Is it still retreating? Yes, it is, because it's only 40 men. The question is if maybe I should try and advance upon this position. Or if I just should stay... well, given the amount of cavalry, it's probably best to stay at the distance and just shoot cannon shot into it. But in the long run, the battle might, I don't know, crash or something before we're able to actually win here. So we will actually boldly go forwards. All the smaller units will stay, but the larger ones will move forwards. It's time to take the battle to the enemy. And if this attack is destroyed, we still have a lot of these minor units that can hang around. Crap, they're targeting my general. Hide behind the house. Just because, well, if you didn't have so many bloody generals, maybe I wouldn't have to snipe the bastards. It's gonna be difficult to deal with all the bloody cavalry. Well, the Papal States really gonna have to. It's really gonna be a shame for them, given the amount of men I sent to attack Rome, and then you look at their losses. Ultimately, they might win, But it's gonna be a pretty costly victory for them. Come on. Oh, forgot to tell you to fire it well. You as well. Enemy general defeated. Another general bites the dust. Enemy's coming on. Let's see, what am I targeting right now? We want to target some of these horse artillery units. Since it's all these horse artillery units that don't really have the infantry to protect them. Go on, shoot them down. Get rid of them. It's kind of funny how in Empire the square doesn't work at all, and in Napoleon it works so well that, I mean, you can form a square a second before the enemy hits you, and it'll be devastating on them. But in this, it's like it doesn't hinder the enemy cavalry at all. And there's a lot of enemy cavalry on the move. Let's fire the shrapnel. Halt! Halt! Halt the units! Form square, 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 and like that. What's this? A really fun. Oh, it's Sonic! I didn't know he was. We hired Sonic as a cannon, as a member of the cannon crew. Where is he going? It's gonna go really fast. That's what it's gonna do. Well, our advance hasn't been that terrible just yet. There's only cannons down there. We'll march up and see what we can do. Lots of their artillery, or a lot of their horsemen, are being pushed back. We'll continue our advance into their cannons. They're out of range now, so switch back to round shot. Bit winded, so I'm not too sure about charging them in or having them run towards the cannons. But at the same time, if we stay in the fire for too long, it's going to be even more costly than if they're very tired. Get in there. But even after we've taken this, there's still a lot of these enemy troops left. Charge! Charge, bayonets! Keep going. They're about to... yes, there we go. The thing is now the enemy reinforcement's going to turn up down there. Oh, there's more cavalry turning up over there. But we're going to have defeated the main artillery force that turned up. But there's going to be a lot of cavalry coming up from over there. I don't just yet want to move into the houses. What I'll do is I'll move this one back here to take that one. But I don't want the main house occupied just yet. Oh crap, we got an enemy unit just turned up over there. Form square. This little one will form square. Oh crap, just in the face of canister. Yeah, that's not gonna go. But at the same time we'll go a huge unit of cavalry turning up here. So it's not gonna go either way. At the same time our lines contacting with the rest of the artillery. But it's not gonna go very well for us if we are caught out of square when there's a huge cavalry unit coming in. Well, these guys managed to get around that cannon, or get around that hussar unit, and we can continue our charge into the cannons. We'll see one of their hussar units moving in support. Got cannon unit retreating back. There's another unit. Another unit of cannon has turned up. Building captured. We're gonna have these two squares out there ready to ready and prepared to deal. Oh, this hussar unit moving back. So we have the squares ready to deal with the hussars as they come in. So it's a perfect... Oh crap, they just canistered the command section of that unit. Oh shit, there's a cannon right over there. Oh crap, we've got line infantry coming in. Hurry up. Get to the front. Start laying down fire upon them. One of our units is being pushed back. This cannon crew is being forced back. Open up on the hussars. Push them back. Crap. And there's a lot of line infantry coming in. At some point there we're gonna have to try to pull back. But most of the enemy cannons were destroyed. Oh shit. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to survive this. We're gonna have to retreat. Oh crap. That one just came right here, right now, I imagine. Well, where did it come from? The hussar is caught in between our units and it's already wavering. Crap, the cavalry is actually locking us in here. Oh, it's gonna hit this one. Form square. This one will be able to shoot them in the back. But I want it to come a bit closer, so every shot hits. Oh, the square of this one is actually holding, surprisingly. And then the bastards are getting shot in the back. This unit did an heroic defense. We got this one trying to hold it. Oh, there's way too many. Fall back. I don't know if any of our units here is gonna survive to get back to the defenses we've set up. No, 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 keep the square. But we don't want to get caught in among all of those angry papal bayonets coming down upon us. I want to see some cannon fire coming this way. Where is our cannon support? We're gonna have to sacrifice this unit, and this one's probably not gonna make it away. But these two are gonna be able to make it back to the factory, which I believe it's called the factory building. Let's see. It's no, it's just a house. I think in Napoleon it's called. It actually says warehouse, or yeah, it looks like a warehouse or some kind of factory. This square was broken. Crap. This one got caught by the enemy. That one, all those bloody units coming down. Okay, we're gonna. Are we within range of using shrapnel? Yes, we are. Hold fire, pick new targets, and open fire with the shrapnel. Crap. Right, I start filling up the house with units. And then we're gonna pull the rest back around the house. Really should pull the cannons around back there as well. But I'm not entirely sure I can move all of them. This one can move. And this one. But I'm not entirely sure that they will work properly. You know what? Hold right there. And make an heroic defense. And then you guys... Oh, this square is still holding. The Italians bypassed it. But, I mean, now it's surrounded, so it's not going anywhere. Square is holding. Got a few units back here. We got that one hiding in there. The cannons really, I mean, this house is not really gonna win us the battle. The cannons are, however. They're very tired and they're wavering. Try to get back here. Let's see, the general can come up and aid. Give some morale support. Canister shot! Canister shot! I think actually shrapnel is more effective. The SARs keep coming on. So many bloody Italians coming up, attacking here. Keep up the fire. Try to kill off these hussars. Oh shit, here they come. Canister! Canister! Give me canister, you bastards! Retreat! They're too small, the unit's too small to even make a square. Make square! Fall back. Form a straight line over here. General's gonna pull back. This unit's gonna be on the edge. Keep firing! Keep firing on them! Don't let them take the guns! Boom! Force them back! Even though everyone's not firing for some reason. Maybe we, you know what? Let's put this small one in the factory as well. And then we'll have this one like so, and the general in the back. Fire! There are just too many of them. And for some reason not all cannon crews are working. Boom! Come on, get this one. We've got, even though we've got plenty of people here, there's only 3 cannons actually firing. It's that one, and this one are actually working. Oh, it looks like these guys are... Ah, I thought they were just about to fire. These guys looked like they were about to fire. This one seems like it's on its way. Give the order and... Boom! Kind of interesting angle there. They didn't need to turn the cannon. We got unit retreating. Open fire! Oh, this one's out of shot. Crap, there's no point in having you out here then. Retreat back towards whatever this is, the ruins. Retreat back with the general. Okay, the cannons are gone. Cannon position has been overrun with Italian troops. It's the factory left. They brought up cannons, which are now bombarding the factory. The enemy is not going to let us surrender. They're going to take everything from us. Hurry up, General. Move. No, I cannot. If I lose... Oh, shit. The ruins was turned into rubble. We need to go back towards the factory then. They're gonna turn the factory into rubble as well. Well, I guess it wasn't that clever of, you know, choosing the ruins as a strong point. But I mean, the building was already ruined, so how much more ruined could it get? Kill off this general. This unit's about to break. We're firing from all sides out of this house. Keep it up. Don't give an inch. Fight to the very end. Crap. Form square. I'm gonna pull the general out of there because I don't want to lose him. I wonder if there should be room for the general, shouldn't there? So I can... no, that was skirmish mode. The enemy general was killed. I was hoping that I could dismount the general. And then he could go inside the house. I think you can do that in Napoleon, or Napoleon Total War 3, I should say. So maybe there is where I got it from. Let's see, the general can ride away, get the cannons. At some point here, some of these units probably gonna run out of bullets. We actually have plenty of bullets for most of these units. They're very tired though. So if the Italians decide to charge the building, I'm not entirely sure for how long our troops will hold. on, get through the windows. Oh, they're all wavering now. Shit. The general as well. He's shaken. Oh no! The house is surrendered. They're retreating. The enemy didn't even try to take it. They had done a number on this corner of the house. I thought you would hold for a bit longer. I guess they saw when they saw the general right away. But he couldn't like I mean the mechanics doesn't even allow me to get him inside. Right. One last hurrah then. Well, as soon as I give him an order to turn around, he gives up. Valiant defeat. Well, we did our best in this invasion of... the thing is, I've got another army on the way, which I could bring down. The thing is, as I said, there's a lot of grinding, so I think I will grind my way to victory in a lot of these grindy wars, and then we'll come back once I'm ready to take down Hindustan. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!